This is a quick demonstration on how to sew with a Consew 75T blind stitch blind hem machine. If you put the fabric so that it's folded, so this is 2 layers there on top of the bottom, and you put it so that the actual fabric is resting in between, it almost looks like a little music note. So if you put it between there and you have your seam guide here just resting on the edge, you can sew a really nice blind stitch. I have it currently set for this type of fabric to a number 7 stitch penetration, and then you just keep on sewing it until you get to where you need to be. It's really hard to do one-handed, so I don't know if it's going to get caught here. And then when you go to want to take it out, you have to make sure that the needle is in the highest position that it can be in, like that. You can use your knee lifter to pull it out. And if you hold it at the same time as pulling it out, when the knee lifter is raised, you will have, you can get it pretty well out. And then that's how it looks when it's done. If you're using a white thread, you won't even see it on the other side of it. You pull that loop right there up, you can thread this loop through, or sorry, this string through that loop, and it will secure the stitch. If not, you want to pull it out, you can just unravel it that way. So that's how it works. And to secure the stitch, you just thread this through that loop there. And then on the back side, that's what it looks like there. Okay, so this is a 1-to-1 stitch, and then there's the 2-to-1 stitch on the bed of the machine here. And you just flip it over, and it does that. It's a pretty easy, user-friendly machine to use. There are a couple of disadvantages to this machine that I don't like, and that one being that the leg lifter here, it seems to come loose really quite often, and it seems to irritate me. There's a set screw here that you can tighten it with, but I seem to have to do it almost every single time I go to use it. I don't know if it's just a defective one, or if I can somehow take it semi apart to fix it, but it does work, so I don't want to kind of chance it and ruin the machine. But that one, and then the fact that this little arm, the free arm, whatever they want to call it, it doesn't have a stop on it, so it can get, if you go to open this and have the actual free arm as tight as it can go, it doesn't have anything to stop it, so it can go right into the bed of the machine, which I don't quite like. But other than that, the machine is a really user-friendly machine to use, and I purchased it for about $120 American 5 years ago. So it's definitely got its use out of it just in the couple of projects that I've made with it. I did some really large sewing curtain projects, and then I've hemmed pants and stuff like that. But the curtains alone paid for this machine, and it's a really useful machine to have in a sewing room. I know that currently, I mean, we live in Canada, and currently I think that they charge around $15 to $20 to hem a pair of pants, which to me is ridiculous, because you can do that with this machine in less than 2 minutes. It's so easy, especially if you have it already ironed up and ready to go. Super easy, super quick, and it doesn't take anything too special. The thread that I have in there right now is just cheap serger thread that I got from either Walmart or Fabricland or something like that. It's nothing too special, but it works really, really well. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I'll try to answer them as best that I can. Have a good day. Bye.